And now once again, it's your Monday edition of Libhola Eswatini, and we are live here at the Mafsa Sports Center. A special occasion, as you know, from Saturday, we started the 2025 edition of 8-Bet Trade Fair with, of course, a sponsorship rising to 2.5 million Marangeni. So 2 days have gone, which is Saturday and Sunday, and then the Monday edition, which is today. We have also some other big guns in actions. Earlier on, we managed to get a chance to witness Royal Leopards going through to the next stage after their victory against Amawere. Right now, we do have Libhola Swallows against Mansini Sipet. So we take you through the remaining 15 minutes of the encounter for Libhola Eswatini. So that's a special edition today. We take you through the first 15 minutes. For now, it's the 1-1 in terms of the results. First goal by Libhola Swallows was scored by Ntlangwenya, and then Saneliso for Mansini Sipet equalized. So it's 1-1, 15 minutes to go. Naye Hlanhla Matita Mabuza, Moreni Pirates legend, also a familiar face in the football fraternity. Mshengusukuvusela namhla Ntsambama.
Asivusele Fabrice, sivusele naso sive Eswatini lababukela umsakazo we-TV.
Mshengusukhanzala nyathi ukuthi ukhonene nokubukela igame yakucala, but what's happening behind us, it's a shock because first half a match of activities, but the second half has been different. Now Bugi Swallows, now Mansini Sipets.
Yeah, I think first half they passanyana, but nyalo nge second half both teams are showing good bayifuna le game. Igakhulu Isipet because Isipet ikale at a very low note, but nyalo nge second half after Swallows has scored the goal. Ibesiyabu Isipet yati put more players up front.
You've got also in your memory some of the names. Now Babugabo Palma is back here at the club. Mabila is wearing the armband. Senior players, Matabira the goalkeeper. But we also saw some faces. From last season, Besibabo, Nabonjongo, Nabo Karas. Are you impressed with the things behind the scenes? The issue of FC Nepitiwa LTT. Would you say get reflected on the field of play, or the players are just doing their best?
I think scouting panel Mbabane Swallows is very good. Now they've decided to recall Bongomo. They've decided to recruit Bopeni from Strashini. So it shows Gwagwagutsi Swallows is a brand and it's a good team. So Ababonagal Gutsi, they had problems.
If you just join us, we are live here at the Mafsa Sports Center, Libhola Eswatini, Monday edition, a special edition where we bring you the action that is taking place at the Mafsa Sports Center. I think being amongst the scholars, maybe we can give a chance a viewer. What would you say is the key players in this Libhola Swallows side?
I think Njongo is doing very well. Mbonana Nhlanhla is doing very well. I think lapho kuthi ngakhona iSwallows ukuthi ingakhona kuba khona ukuthi bathathe maybe if they can push up Karas but follow a defensive left back, maybe they can get something better. But I'm very happy with the way Isipet ledlala ngayo. Looking at Gutsi, they are missing some key players. Utomo, Sores, and Joseph. They are not there. But it shows they've got depth.
Another talking point, the return of coach Caleb. Yeah,
as I said, Fabrice, he swallows the scouting panel sabo. If you look at the way Laba recruiting, they had Bebana Shagalapana Embil, who has got speed. They also have Njongo, who also has speed. But if Bebana left back, they would have pushed up Karas Ahamba Udlala left winger so that Patobanale speed all over.
Talking about Libhola Swallows and Mansini Sipets, the last game of the first round, and still 1-1. Karas now in action, and one would say after that injury, Ntlangwenya in the box, what a chance, but he has grown to improve now. Ntlangwenya, the maturity. He has added something of being mature now. He started as a youngster who was most of the time on the bench, but now Mbuga in action now. He's one of the key players in this side.
Yeah, Mbuga Nhlanhla Fabrice, he has been playing as an attacking midfielder. But this time he's playing back. He has gone back to his position, who left wing. So I think their left side ngilona li effective kuMbabane Swallows.
Singadwele kakhulu on Mbabane Swallows, maybe on the other side, the city, Manzini Seabeds. Siyabona bomusi bakhona. Engabe the lineup that has been set by Coach Friday Miani.
Yeah.
Are you happy? Are they applying pressure?
Well, njengoba ngishito isibets they've got depth. Mongabuka ukuthi bomaphalala ngona bangena nyalo and there are some key players labangekho la but ngeke uzubone because both Guma nabo Gustavo in the midfield they are doing very well and I'm happy their captain is still at his best nangiyamuzi lo Sasha equalizer as we speak.
All right, we're into the second half, probably 10 to 12 minutes before the match concludes, 90 minutes. Gwanyaro, it's 1 Mbabane Swallows, 1 Manzini Seabeds. Mbabane Swallows, early goal scored by Nhlanhla Ngwenye in the second half, and then Saneliso came with an equalizer. So now the rules of the competition, Mshengo, as we've seen, Wapera 90 minutes, Gunje, they go straight to the penalties. Who do you give a chance to go through?
Yeah, it's anybody's game. Fabrice Nasegiwa kuma penalties. The key point here is how you execute your penalties, and the only person who can save the team now it's the goalkeepers. Looking at the experience, Matabela and Mtsetwa Gusipets, he's a very good goalkeeper. We are khona kuwavimba ma penalty Lindan.
In the interest of time, Manzini Seabeds, they're going to make quick changes. As we can see, part of the players to come on the field is number 4, that is Subsiso Dlamini, former Mbabane Highlanders player. And we are yet to see who is going to be replacing. And also we've got number 3 on the bench, Sinetemba Ngosi. So we'll see who they're going to replace. When they come hard.
Yeah, the Seabeds, they've got depth, and I think in Yalo they are trying to lock up the game, maybe to force it into penalties because they are now introducing a defender, Busiso.
Now, those are the changes I've been talking about. The changes that I've been talking about. Incoming in is number 3, Ngosi Sinetemba, replacing number 18, Gnumuzi Nzimanze. And number 4 coming in is Subsiso Dlamini, is going to replace number 15, that is Kevin Kaya Dlamini. And heading towards the conclusion of the encounter, if the game is to end like this, they go straight to penalty. So far as the game has decided to stop due to injury issues, what are some of the surprises package you've noted? Siboni Mbabane Highlanders Pumitoro, Manzini Wanderers is out. Is it something that you expected now the competition?
It's not something that we expected, Fabrice. Gubuka Gutsi Buffaloes is out as defending champions. So it means the tournament we are yet to see maybe a new champion this time.
All right, nothing much has changed as a viewer at home. It's just the action. The supporters have got a way of making noise, and you might think it's a goal. There's no goal that is inside. Yeah. It is still 1-1. Now, we want someone to meet Moneni Pirates. Lotao Hambembidila will go to meet Moneni Pirates. If it Swallows, do they have what it takes to match Moneni Pirates? Now, we would see Caleb Buyakona Moneni Pirates, but now there is someone else like Mekmoase. Do they have what it takes?
A tough game, Fabrice. That would be a tough game because I think in the last 3 occasions, Moneni Pirates iwawinile lawo magame, so iSwallows nayo itawuzama lokuthi ingadliwa kwesi4 kulandzelana so lidliwa iMoneni Pirates. NeMoneni Pirates they want to go again, bahambe bazame ukuthi baze badlale baze bayofika ku-final because babe runners up ku-last edition.
Mbugereka, it's a prediction. It's not to say Mbabane Swallows will play Moneni. We're saying if it happens. Now, if they are to play Manzini Seabeds, it's a mini Manzini Derby. Do they have what it takes, Manzini Pets?
It's a Hudu team to Moneni Pirates Seabeds at the same time. I winning Alula Moneni Pirates when they play Seabeds. It's going to be a tough game again. It's one of the good quarterfinals we are going to watch. Yeah.
Going back to the game, Mshengo, we are up and down, making sure that the viewer at home gets a chance. As we speak, it is 1 Mbabane Swallows, 1 Manzini Seabeds. Whoever wins here into the next stage, they face Moneni Pirates that awaits. Other games in the quarterfinals, we see Royal Leopard playing Green Mamba. What a tough fixture. Royal Leopard, Green Mamba. Tabarku.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough game, yes, but Green Mamba might have an upper hand looking at the way Leopard leqishiya strugglisha ngayo namhlanje. Although bakhonile kumshalo 3 goals, but uma ubuka indlela lebe badlala ngayo, I think nabo kuba ngekho kwa some of the key players into the national team. I think ngiko lokwenda ukuthi ibe nema positions lokhanza ukuthi some players they are mispositioned somehow.
Now it's a free kick for Manzini Sipets. Rotaita Tsangu Subseso Dlamini, the number 4. Next to him is number 5, Bembe Loazi. Let's see if there's a chance for the Manzini Sipets side to maybe get a second goal in the dying 5 minutes of this encounter. Subseso position, gets in the box. Well headed by Swiso Mabila. Ngwenya, the speedy winger. But now it's a throw for Mbabane Swaros. Lenye game mshengu lesinga ikurumisa Singizin Marandi Chiefs. What a game tomorrow 5 p.m.
Yeah, that is the first time we're going to see them playing together. Malandi Chiefs, we welcome them back into the Premier League. Imalandi is known for competitions so we're still going to watch a good quarterfinal.
Muzi for Manzini Sipets. Karas pushing. Muzi gets in the box. Does he take a shot? Let's take a look. Muzi teasing, takes a shot. That was a path. That was a chance. For a player of his caliber experience, would you have expected that from him? Or he had other options, other chances?
I think he should have played the ball then join. Because ubesuthi committer ku left foot kanti it's not his strong foot. Yeah.
But he's got a history of very good where he Swallows. Whenever he plays big teams. He shows himself.
Yeah, he's a good player, Muzi. All the teams, in fact, not in Mbabane Swallows but ongema teams vele because of the speed and the execution, Marashal called.
Now, Tiabuya Katsenguleni, it is Mbabane Swallows 1, that is Manzini Sipets 1. That is Swallows trying to see if they can get a second goal. Whoever wins, go through and they'll play Monini Pirates, who await. That is on Wednesday. Sipets building up. Muzi in the right position, gets the ball. Karas is back. Palma is in front of him. Muzi takes a shot, but nothing to worry. Goalkeeper Mataber. I think these two last decisions by Moses were a bit selfish.
Yeah. As a striker, sometimes you have to be selfish, particularly in Ipola. I think Bekfanele I passing his cards so that Batokona the other players who had joined him in the box.
Would you say maybe for a coach like Caleb, this is the best option in terms of what he has on the bench, what he started and what he brought in as a change? I'll get back to you quickly, Sheng. Now, Karas trying to take over Karas, but the Sipets defense quickly there. Palma, the return of Palma. That is Sipets. Mozi is in position. That is the number 12. That is Lindama Palala. Number 3, Sinetemba. Gets to number 5. See if there's a chance. Quickly, Ngwenya repossesses the ball. Quite confusing. It's a tight game here. That is the Palma. Palma Mshengo. What is he bringing from Ezurine United?
Well, I think he's just bringing the experience, looking at the youngsters that Swallows has signed, Bonjongo, Bopeni. So I think they are just bringing experience more than anything.
Would you say maybe if Kingsley was to be there, the partnership here maybe with Tabangono compared to what he has now?
Yes, but Tabangono, because they would be taking Mabila to play on the right back. So Bo Palma the former captain, Bebatau as centre backs.
All right, Mbabane Swallows to make a quick change before the corner kick. Coming in is number 8, Manganiso Sakizwe Mamba. Coming in is number 8, Manganiso Sakizwe Mamba. Replacing number 18 is Lizwe Begi Dlamini. Lizwe Begi Dlamini out in number 8, Manganiso Sakius Mamba. Is it a technical change or tactical change in the last moments?
Yeah, maybe it's a technical change because they are bringing in that young boy from Baga High School, so he's also a good midfielder.
What a chance, but couldn't get into the net. Now, additional time, as I can let you know, the viewer at home, it is 4 minutes that has been added on. 4 minutes has been added on. So anything, it is either now or never before we head into a penalty. Sakurumang lomdlalo tsamga kumpaka high school, the benefit of those school sports games, ngoba sibabonile some of the youngsters showcasing their talent during the school tournament.
Yes, Fabrice. Now ungabuka nje kule first game, Amawele, they had 2 players from Evelyn Bering, Mbanze and
Fans at the number 50.
yes, and Kante was wearing number 17. They are from those Instacatch school games. Yeah.
Beautiful observation by a local legend, Shangshla Matida Mabuza. We're getting the exchange of words between CPET supporters and Babaneswara supporters. 4 minutes has been added, 2 has already elapsed. So if things are to end like this, we head straight into penalties. And it's another throw by Manzini Sipets. Coach Friday Muyeni Mshengo, what a job he's done for Manzini Sipets.
Yes, Friday has shown that he's one of the best coaches that we have in the country, because you look at the structure, I think he got changing a cool, but figure what's his philosophy must complement the culture of the team, that is using the speed when they're playing.
Supporters complaining that that Sakius, or the number 8 who just came in, did not get that free kick, but one would have to say it's a tight one, because in these dying moments you have to be careful, not knowing what the decisions might hold. We await the final whistle here, which automatically takes us to penalties. Now, in terms of penalty shootouts, who has an advantage? Tinabugabo goalkeeper Labang 2, Sandaneze Matabera of Mbabane Swallows, and Naumbuga historical, and then you compare to Lindani Msetwa of Sipets. Who stands a chance today?
Yeah, both goalkeepers, they are good when it comes to penalties, because Lindani is also a good penalty stopper. Ganzima Tabela he also has the experience. Now it will depend on how they execute the penalties, those who are going to be in charge of taking the penalties. So that will depend on Fabrice Gutsi, who is prepared well for the penalties.
Knowing that this is a knockout tournament, I want to believe teams have been training, also reserving a moment for penalty shootout. Ngoba anything is possible in such conditions.
Yeah, you look at the way Laba introducing Ayobesi, it shows that maybe those are good penalty takers. Bosbusiso na Mfano Gamamba. So you can see Gutsi, maybe they know that they are good penalty takers. Sesta Obona Fabrice Gutsi, who has been given a chance to take the penalties.
Now, beautiful stuff. Any moment from now, the ref will bring us to an end of this 90 minutes here at the Mafso Sports Center, the last game of the first round, as we await the penalties. If nothing changes in these dying moments, it's a throw by Mbabane Swallows. Quickly, Njongo, but Sipets gets another throw. Quickly. There you have it. We've come to the conclusion of the 90 minutes. We are going to see the two sides rather being decided on penalties. And as a viewer at home, I'm sure you've been enjoying this quality of the two sides as they head into penalties. So we'll get into penalties shortly. But before we get into penalty shortly, we'll get a chance to talk to Matita next to me. Mshengu, at this point in time, it is anyone's luck. But who stands a better chance?
It's anybody's game. It's anybody's game. Now it's penalties. If you prepared well for the penalties, then you will be able to win them.
Mshengu ndakucela ungayekhashana because we'll need your expertise when the penalty shootouts begin. But for you, who didn't want to get a chance to be here at the Mafsa Sports Center, earlier kickoff involved Royal Leopard against Amawele, where Royal Leopard managed to walk away with a victory by 3-1. Take a look at these highlights. We'll be back for the penalty shootout. And it says a lot about how these two sides were not giving their best. The second, I think it's the second one. What's a chance? That is it. Beautiful. He was all alone. He was all alone. Maybe they thought he was in an offside position, but he was all alone, receiving that ball from Felix. And then they're too good to be avoided. His positioning was just remarkable. Foot or the quality behind the free kick by Felix. Now, they seem to have lost the focus, especially in the first half. Now it's a chance for Leopard to double their lead, but well, defended by the Amawale side. Now, Leopard have actually made a change. They've decided to bring in Mohamed Anas, the number 2. Of course, replacing Andile Alaza. Now, it's a chance. Will this be Jabulo? Oh, what a finish! Out of this world. That is Sfiso losing the ball, and Amawele doing what they do best, and that is their number 19, Wandire Ndumiso. Right positioning, being where he's supposed to be, and we're back to square one as Amawele now have equalized. Amawele 1, Royal Leopard 1. It's still Amawele 0, Royal Leopard 0. That is why probably he was the player of the tournament for the Ngonyama Cup. That is Thokozani Dlamini. What a beautiful finish. Right positioning, being where he's supposed to be, and then the rest is history. This is why you don't have to give someone of his quality enough space. What a chance, just as the second half starts. Now, Mbogele Kaya was still here at the Mafsa Sports Center. I mean, it's a party, 8-Bay Trade Fair 2025 edition. All the big guns have played. Some of them have managed to be already out of the competition. We still have some. And one thing must be decided here between Seabeds and Babaneswaros. But what about the games that played on Saturday, where we saw the likes of Things in Hospice? What about on Sunday, the major day, when it was the day for Mbabane Highlanders and Mazini Wanderers? This is your chance as a viewer to take a look at what unfolded in those past 2 days.
senior player I think uyishaye kabi ngoba uvele nje wayibhaluna over the poles, so I think akendi kahle vele.
Followed by another experienced player. What's the idea, Caleb, here now, bringing Mabila to take the penalty?
Yeah, I think it's confidence more than anything. Angabajikile abadlali labafikako on Lions 10. Let the senior players maybe kube ngabo labathatha irresponsibility kulama penalty shootouts.
Now, Mabila, one of the senior players, has been at the club since 2010. 15 years of experience against Lindani Mtsetwa. Mabila to show us what he can do. Mabila, net, but well saved by Lindani. I was so sure it was inside him, but what a save by Lindani.
Yeah, what a good save. That young boy, he did well. Yeah, he did well. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was almost inside, but what a save. Now, it's even now. 1-1. Both sides have missed one. So now to take a penalty is the number 5 of Manzini Sipets. That is Loazi. What's your take?
Yeah, he's a good penalty taker, Loazi. Its score is 1-1. So, anybody who misses the penalty is bringing pressure onto the team. Yeah.
Too much work for Matabela to bring his side in the game. After that miss by Mabila. That's Loazi for Manzini Sipets. Loazi standing still, takes a penalty. Well saved. Well saved by Matabela. Matabela showing the experience of being the Mbabane Swallows goalkeeper. What a save by Matabela. Now, Bembe Loazi missing it. What does that mean?
It's pressure now to anybody, because now you can see that the goalkeepers, they are very good. Penalties, they are very, very good.
Njongo to take it. Is it too young for him? Is the pressure too much? Would you give him a chance as a number 9, Njongo?
He's a striker. He knows how to score. He has to score. But without depend, because Mtsetwa in Lapemapalin is also doing very well. But na Njongo utawufuna lokho ukuthi ligama lakhe libe khona kulabo labathethe ama penalties and wakora.
Njongo with a chance facing Lindani Mtsetwa. Njongo, let's see what he does. Njongo, let's see what he does. Njongo, pausing again. Oof. Not what we expected. Not what we expected. Goalkeeper Lindani Mtsetwa did not even have to do much, because Njongo just flew it away from the goalkeeping post. Too much pressure maybe for him, as the stadium was just making noise.
Yeah, bona lokho ukuthi ungatsitile kanengi azama kufuna kuyoshaya kusho ukuthi abangasisho ukuthi ufuna kupika siphi sport.
Now that is the so far 3 penalties each side, but each side have managed to score 1 penalty. Muzi Tsabetse, the team captain, experience at its best.
Yeah, experience. Uyakhona ukukora amagoli asathi ke ukuthi when it comes to penalties utawenda njani, but naba preparishe kahle utalishaya, but nyalo sibukela bo goalkeeper who are doing very well.
Muzi Tsabetse, experienced captain for Sipets, also saved. I mean, this is not what we expected. What do you think is the problem? The teams did not practice penalties, Michelle.
I don't think baba preparishile ma penalties. Ganzila bo goalkeeper labakhona ba good ekuthatheni ma penalty. So another experienced player, Mandla Palmer, is taking another penalty.
Mandla Palmer having had a spell at Mbabane Highlanders, Manzini Wanderers. When he left Mbabane Swallows back in 2019, he had a spell with Highlander, Manzini Wanderers, went on to be at Zurich United, and now once again he's back where supporters believe he belongs. Mandla Palmer, he was part of the squad that qualified for the CAF Champions League group stages. Palmer, ooh, what a chance, but also outside.
Fabrice, yini le siyibukela la? Ema teams ngathi akawalungiselele ma penalties. Once again, Palmer misses the penalty.
you would have expected that with experience, he could have maybe put it in the back of the net.
Yeah. Bekufanele ukuthi akhona nyalo kuyabonakala sekulukhuni kuya kuyoshaya but nangiya Mlandvo so uyakhona. So shaya.
Let's see what Mlandvo can do. Yes, Mlandvo Tsabetse, let's see what he can do. Mlandvo. So far, it's been first set of penalties. 4-4. 4-4. But managed to 1-1 score.
Yeah.
Mlandvo Tsabetse has a chance. Mlandvo against goalkeeper Sananese Matabera. Experience counts. Mlandvo. Asasibona ukuthi usawushaya uMlandvo lo Mlandvo. Net for Mlandvo. Well taken.
Well taken penalty. Wavele goalkeeper wawulala kule ngel side. So he did well.
So what do we stand now? If this man loses or misses and then Sipet scores, it's out for Swallows.
Yeah, now its pressure is on Shapashi. Sesitawubona ukuthi wenda njani because se-ekugcina lama penalties latawushaywa manje.
The Mbabane Swallows chance to be back in the game. Let's see if this is a chance for Alvin Mauli Shabashi, the number 23. Shabashi, can he equalize? Shabashi, well served. Now, the story changes. If Seabed scores, they are through to the next stage. If Seabed scores, they are through to the next stage. I will repeat, if Seabed score, they are into the next stage of the competition.
Hey, Sagmati Mamanja, there is pressure. No one wants to go and take the penalty. Gusipet, Lindy is taking the penalty.
All right. Talking about experience, this is the man that has been given a chance to take the penalty. The Sibet star. Umlangeni has a chance to make a record and history for Manzini Sibet. Dlamini against Matabela. Once it is in, then there is no more Swallows in this competition. You are getting it live here on a certain TV. Dlamini, what a chance. Oh, saved. Saved. Well, this is why you need Matabela. He's a hero now.
Yeah, Matabela is a hero now. So, out of 10 penalties, the score is 1-1.
And even the 90 minutes was 1-1.
90 minutes, 1-1.
All right, we are back to square one now. Getting a penalty chance is Samuel Milton. Is he a good penalty taker, Samuel Milton?
Asmati, because he's an international player, is Asmati Gutsuya penalty, but I'm afraid, man, the goalkeeper is too good.
Now, Samuel Milton against Lindani Mtsetwa. Samuel Milton against Lindani Mtsetwa. Samuel Milton against Lindani Mtsetwa. Let's see what unfolds here. Samuel Milton takes the penalty. Served. That's what you say. Goalkeeper is very good.
Yeah, the goalkeeper is very good. That's why I said I'm afraid. So now the goalkeeper might take the penalty or a guy gets a penalty. But so what Vimbile Velela penalties himself.
You know, Snetemba number 3 is the one to take the penalty. Snetemba number 3. Snetemba number 3. He puts it in the back of the net. Seabeds are through to the next stage. If he puts in through, Seabeds are into the last 8 of the 2025 8-bet trade fair competition. Snetemba, left-footed, he seems. Snetemba is the hope of Seabed supporters. Labone singasho ukuthi badla eqeni kwami abakona ukuphefumula. Sinetemba is the hope of Seepets. Sinetemba is the hope of Seepets. If you are a Manzini Seepets supporter, it is now or never. Sinetemba. 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 Net. Manzini Seepets are through to the last 8 of the 8-bet trade fair competition. This means no Swallows, no Highlanders, no Wanderers into the last 8. Seepets are through. Manzini Seepets are through into the last 8 of the competition. And that's how it means that we do not have the big 3 in the last 8. No big 3 in the last 8. And what has happened to the local football? Seepets through to the next stage after scoring 2 penalties to 1. And of course, by me saying we don't have Swallows, we don't have Highlanders, we don't have Wanderers into the next knockout, which is the last 8, the bigger question is, what on earth has happened to our football? But for you, probably you're a Highlander supporter or a Manzini Wanderer supporter, and you want to see how your team played on the other day on Sunday. This is a chance for you to see how the story unfolded this past weekend. All right, next to me, I've got the Mbabanesaurus head coach, Caleb Ngwenya. Caleb, just on his return, first game, agahambe kahle. Coach, overall performance of your team namuhla. Na ungasipha sithombe.
I think my boys played well, though we had flashes of brilliance. Then I think we did not take full control of the game. We were controlling it, and at some periods we lose the rhythm. But we really improved our game second half, especially after the 50, 60 minutes. We started to combine well, and as we scored a beautiful first goal. Then from there, from a lapse of concentration, we considered the second goal, which was, we could have done better in terms of defending. Then the game, we went to penalties. Penalties are always 50-50. We did not take our chances even then. Because we had advantage a couple of times. We could have done better. But it's the first game of the season. We know where we have gray areas. We're going to work on that.
Which positions are those where you feel like you've got gray areas? There is experience in the defense, but you feel like it's not enough? Front-wise, do you feel like you can add something? Which areas are you referring to, Coach?
Yeah, areas of our team I can't pinpoint there, but the game really gave us the inside of our team. We're going to work very hard to address those gray areas. Yeah.
Coach, last question before maybe I let you go. You just got back. It's your first game of the team. But do you feel like you get enough time before the season starts? To the area in terms of the side.
Process, it needs time. It needs time. We still need to work very hard. But people have to be patient, and we are building a new team altogether.
Can you confirm to the supporters that you will compete for the league?
It's always should compete for any cup. It was just unfortunate to go out early, but we have a lot of work to do.
All right. Coach Caleb Ngwenya, the Mbabane Swallows coach. Next to me now, it's Friday. He's attending to other media houses, but I'll get a chance maybe to call on Madida to just join us. Madida, if you can come close. What I've noted is that it's early in the season, but the coaches have got excuses. Mshengo, once again, Caleb, there are areas they need to improve. Which areas, you watch the game, which areas do you think they need to improve by Mbabane Swallows?
I think in Mbabane Swallows, Fabrice, they need to get a left back. Bese bathatha Karas bampushe embili and get the right back. Maybe ke nasekubuye Philiso ngale from the national team, but abane team le right. Then one midfielder itabasita ukuthi bakhona ukudlala kahle.
All right. Mshengu ndakucela ukuthi ngishaye substitution ngibithe na coach Friday Myeni. Ungayekashane Mshengu. Myeni, congratulations. What a performance by your team. Ngivela abanenge bathi bayakusaba coach ukuthi you've got a team that is coming up good.
Yeah, asibonge. I mean, for us, it's baby steps. The start of my second season with the team, and I want to grow from what we did last season. So I'm so happy and so appreciative of the effort of the players. One, they accepted me. Secondly, they accepted maybe my way of playing, which is a huge adjustment on their part.
What was the secret today, Coach? So to cut, what was the secret? Game plan, knowing Mbabane Swallows, knowing Coach Caleb.
Coming into this game today, the plan was to play this game in two phases. One, the high press with high intensity. For the first 20 minutes, and then dropping back a bit, showing respect to them, because we didn't know. We could see but coming here, the first 20 minutes or so, they showed us they're a very competitive team. So we had to drop back, and then now, especially the second half, try to play on the counter attack, because we saw more full backs. Expect our wide areas. So we just contained them on that, and then tried to play on the break. So
okay, you play Moreni Pirates. Before I let you go, what's your take on that Wednesday evening Moreni Pirates? What's your take?
Unfortunate part is one thing. 1 day to recover, 4 days for them. It's a bit unfair on us, but we have to come and play and honor the fixture. I watched them play Saturday. I'm so comfortable saying we can't compete with them.
Okay, coach, sibonga kakhulu coach ngesikhathi sakho.
Thank you so much.
Friday Myeni, the Manzini Seabirds coach. Last note, it's unfair for them. 4 days rest for Moneni Pirates, just 24 hours rest. What's your take on that?
Yeah, it becomes somehow unfair, but there's nothing you can do if ifixture ibabita kanjalo. But ngiyacabanga ukuthi bona bangahlushwa ngiloko ukuthi there are some injuries la bekhona. Their striker Mthokozisi ubonakele ukuthi uphume nge-injury. So I don't know ukuthi batawenda kanjani ukuthi bakhona recover ngesikhathi laba besibhethi so that batokhona kuba competitive when they play Moneni Pirates.
Msheng, what a tournament we've seen so far, the first round, but so far the big guns, the big three teams are out of the competition. Highlanders is out, Swallows is out, Wanderers is out. It says a lot about the competition. Tomorrow, Tuesday, Wapek, it is Singers in Hospice against Mbarandi Chiefs at 6 o'clock as Rune United later on Bombo Sugar. Then Wednesday, Royal Leopard, Green Mamba, Money Pirates against Seabirds. So that's how so far the competition has gone. And we meet again on Thursday for other business of the sports programs. We are Zimos. On my behalf, Mshengo, Siak
When you choose your adventures, you do so with an open heart and a desire for the unexpected. You embark on journeys to discover new worlds full of wonder.